Oh, hey kids, it's me, Kevin Tinkin, reminding you about those links down there. Click on them. We got it at Pepitone.com, we got YouTube, we got Patreon. Check them out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast that is setting on the society that we live in, and we're here. The people are meandering around, setting up their various tents and fires to keep warm, and he's here too. He's got the gray shirt on, but there's nothing gray about his spirit. It's Eddie Pepitone.
Good evening, good evening, good morning, good night, checkmate. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside. All right, we're going to get right into it, Kev. I think we should do a driving in the rain to starter.
All right. I mean, are we? Well,
it's all bits for this one.
All right, let's do it. And now, the continuation of the noir gig economy that is Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
The rain felt like a warm blanket over my cold body. It was a warm rain tonight because we had a nuclear blast here in L.A. During the celebration of the Dodgers World Series, some yuckle fuck got a hold of a nuclear weapon and blew it up in downtown L.A., not only killing most of the inhabitants here on the West Coast, me not among them, I somehow lived, but the rain became warm because of the nuclear radiation, and people were still ordering from DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, all of it. I had and people were hungry because of the nuclear blast. I had a delivery of four omelets to an apartment complex that was home of 25 survivors of the nuclear blast. They wanted omelets with hash browns. Sorry, I'm stumbling, but you would too if there was nuclear waste, and it made me cough, but I had on the 52 mask. I luckily got it on Amazon Prime. Now Amazon Prime, because of the nuclear blast, promises it within a year instead of 4 days. It's a big difference now. So I was driving the warm rain, hitting my car, smacking my car, slanted. The rain comes down slanted in a nuclear holocaust. It did solve a lot of political problems here in America, and boy, did these eggs smell good. I, of course, couldn't touch them, even though food's hard to come by, even for an Uber Eats driver or an Instacart driver or a DoorDash driver. By the way, why does the DoorDash drivers always deliver cold food? Always cold, and they're always high. Oh no, that's me that's high when they come. Sorry, I got that wrong. Boy, it's a busman's holiday when I order DoorDash and they come and I said, how was the drive? And they say, treacherous. I say, tell me about it. Now DoorDash was saying the wait for the food would be a month and a half. How do you get eggs to somebody hot if you got them in your vehicle for a month and a half? I've been driving around for 4 weeks with these eggs through the nuclear holocaust. An orange sky, a red sky, a purple sky, people screaming loudly, people running to loved ones, me having to ignore them. I saw so many people perishing in front of me because of the nuclear holocaust that was going on, and I couldn't do anything about it. I had 4 damn omelets to deliver. One was a Western omelet, one was a Denver omelet. I couldn't really figure out the difference between a Western and a Denver, because Denver is in the West, if you ask me. But and then I had a mozzarella Italian. Oh, hello.
Hey, puppy.
Hi. You got a ballie? Yeah, good for you. Good for you in a little sweater. Yeah, it's cold. A beautiful dog just ran into the picture. He doesn't want to leave. That's funny. He's friendly, huh? Oh, you want to stay with me? Oh, sweetheart.
You want to throw it?
Yeah. All right, ready? Yeah. See ya. Yeah, you too. Even the dog couldn't bring my spirits up. Having a dog come into the car is no small trick, and that dog was one of many strays running around in the nuclear holocaust. Many strays running around, people that survived it, trying to survive on DoorDash. And the wait was a month and a half. I had one guy who ordered just a pack of nuts. It took me 3 months to get him a pack of nuts. And he was dead by the time I got there, so I woofed them down. And they were good. They were honey roasted almond nuts. And boy, if you haven't had a honey roasted almond nuts in the middle of a nuclear holocaust, then quite frankly, my friend, you have not lived. Anyway, I kept alive by wrapping myself in bear remains. I had driven up into the mountains here in California, and there was a bear that was dead by a trail, and I took out my Bowie knife and I just cut him up, and I stay warm now by putting bear remains around me, like The Covenant or The Revenant, whatever it was called, with Leo DiCaprio, a fine actor, and even finer man if you get to know DiCaprio, which everybody wants to hang out with us today. Hello. If you get to know DiCaprio, he's quite the man, and very easy on the eyes. And in a Holocaust, you take what you can get. I had sex with DiCaprio against his will. Against his will in this Holocaust. By the way, the rain, don't think this isn't about driving in the rain, because the rain kept coming. When a nuclear holocaust disrupts the environment, the rain doesn't know when to stop. All bets are off, and it was that way when I cornered DiCaprio in a vacant, burnt-out shell of a coffee bean. I forced him down on his knees, and DiCaprio gave me fellatio. Fellatio. I think that was one of the names of the omelets. I had jizzed in all these omelets because at this stage, all bets were off. When you're in a nuclear holocaust, you do what you want. It's lawless, and I thought I'd masturbate in the eggs. I had prostate cancer surgery before the Holocaust, so there's no sperm that came out. Basically, I put air into the eggs, which is good for an omelet. The French say, get some air in an omelet. It makes it lighter. And as I drove toward the apartment complex that housed 20 survivors, it was about 6 weeks these omelets took. I kept the omelets warm by putting part of the bear on top of the styrofoam. I pulled up and they were just waiting for the omelet. They all started crying tears of joy. I threw them the omelets out the window. They said, "Is this bear remains?" I said, "Does the Pope shit in the woods?" And I drove off.
Thanks for joining us on another Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
All right, let's do a guided med.
All right. This is good. And now, take a load off with another guided meditation with Eddie Pepitone.
All right, everybody. Okay. I want you to forget about all the ICE agents in your neighborhood and in ski masks and throwing women and children to the ground. All these ICE agents, all these ICE goons are people who need a job because America is a collapsed economy, fascist state, and now these ICE agents, I want you to forget about that. I want you also to forget about any growths you have on your back that you can't see, but a partner may say, my God, what the hell is that on your back? I want you to forget about all of that. Just forget about the fact that you have something that looks like the Lone Ranger's horse growing out of your shoulder blade on your back. Just take a deep breath. Let's cleanse all those negative thoughts. Let's cleanse the fact that every time your phone rings, it's the same collection agent who is very tenacious because he too has no life and no job, and he too is on meth. And when you're a collection agent and you're on meth, you are relentless. You just have one thing in mind besides talking incessant. You want to collect, and he wants to collect on you. Just forget about all that stuff. Forget about the fact that 3 out of the 4 children you have are in jail. Forget about the fact that when you had sexual intercourse last night for the first time in 8 months, the only words you heard from your partner were not again. Not again. Breathe all that out. Let it go. Let it go like a child letting go of a balloon. Let your troubles float out of your chest, up through your head, through your crown chakra, out into the atmosphere. And don't think about the fact that the atmosphere is polluted with so many chemicals. You hear the plane overhead. It's letting loose chemicals that create autism. By the way, don't take Tylenol unless you have a headache. And now, with your first in-breath, I want you to breathe in all the goodness that is all around us. All the goodness that's all around us, like doggies who come running with a ball in their mouth and they just sit by your feet, and they're happy and they're content and they're not thinking about all the bills on the kitchen table or all the threatening phone calls you get from an ex who went off their meds. Doggies have simpler lives. They don't own motorcycles that make people ill. Oh, that wasn't a motorcycle. That was a regular car that's souped up to sound like death itself. Breathe out all negativity and take in with your in-breath, take in trees that supply us oxygen. Don't think about the fact that the trees are being cut down at a rate more rapid than you losing white blood cells, red blood cells. Hey, white blood cells. Hey, red blood cells. What are you doing? Remember that children's song? Hey, white blood cells. Hey, red. Oh, maybe it's just me. Anyway, breathe in love. Breathe in pure, unadulterated unadulterated love. Let all that love just come into your life. Let it go in through your nose as you breathe in through your mouth. Don't let it get stuck on your chin. A lot of love gets stuck on people's chin. And then what do you got? You got love chin. And love chin needs an operation. And most people don't have healthcare. So let the love float by your chin, into your chest, down into your middle chakra. I forget what it's called. It's near your groin. It's a sexual chakra. And then let the love go all the way down to the tips of your toes. Don't think about that you have a fungus between your toes that will not go away no matter what you put on it. Think about the beautiful sunset where the sky now is orange and blue and military helicopters are flying through it. And now with your final out breath, I want you to breathe out all the cheese that you've eaten your entire life. All of the cheese, breathe it out, because all that cheese hardens your artery. And you're one of those people who say, oh, I can't be vegan because I can't give up cheese. You're basically saying, I can't be vegan because I need to give myself a heart attack. You love smoked Gouda. You love a good dark cheddar. You love a blue. You love cheese. All kinds of cheese. Goat cheese. Hammerhead cheese. There is cheese that comes from hammerhead sharks. It's a delicacy in Japan where they kill everything. Just breathe out all your cheese. All of your cheese. Breathe it out. Let the cheddar go. Let the Gouda go. Let the camembert go. That's a tough one to let go. Camembert is not only delicious, it's expensive. But you know what? It has the same artery hardening abilities as your basic cheddar that's sitting in a warehouse for distribution in Milwaukee.
Ooh. Thanks for joining us on another guided meditation with Eddie Pepitone.
All right, let's do a praying for celebrities, eh?
Works for me. And now, it's time for another praying for celebrities. All right, son. The sun's going down. It's time for bed.
Dad, when we put the clocks back, it's an hour earlier, right?
Well, it's fall back, spring forward, son.
So, it's an hour later?
Yeah, it would be an hour later, but it's an hour earlier.
No, you see, I'm confused, Dad, and all the clocks in the house, you haven't changed, and I always wanted to ask you, why do we have like 300 clocks on the wall? What the hell's going on with you?
Time's the only thing I can't control, son, but I gotta get enough clocks. If I can figure it out, then I think everything's gonna be okay.
I don't understand, Dad, but I do want to pray for some celebrities.
That's right. Well, let's stop thinking about ourselves and be selfish, all right? Let's start praying for some of these hard-working celebrities out there, all right?
Okay.
All right. Dear Lord.
Dear Lord, please look down on Blake Lively. She was involved in a lawsuit. I don't know if it's come to fruition yet. And dear Lord, please look down on Jeff Goldblum. He's got a lot of money and a lot of nice cars, but he strikes me as sleazy. Please look down on him. And Lord, please look down on all the celebrities that did Rehot. They know they shouldn't have, and they did it. Now they're guilty and belligerent.
And if they run into me at the Comedy Store, they may give me a hard time because I called them out on it. Please, Lord, look down on them. You know, sometimes you have to take a great amount of money from a bloodthirsty regime. I mean, what are you gonna do? Elks lodges? And Lord, please look down on anyone related to Bob Hope, who was a scumbag, I heard. He bought up Japanese people who were interned during World War II. He bought up their land. What kind of man does that? I'm asking you. But look down on his fam. What, Dad?
He's a savvy businessman, son.
You see, Dad, I think your view of things is skewed by the fact that you're a twisted soul, and I don't know why I can't go out. It's been over a couple of years according to the clocks, but they're all fucked up.
Well, it's dangerous out there, son. You got to look to the clock. The time's always moving.
And Lord, please look down on Martha Stewart, who is somehow still alive and survived her jail term. I understand that she had to give a lot of cunnilingus to the matrons that ran the jail. And that's not easy to do, you know. So please look down on Martha Stewart. As a matter of fact, please look down on all the celebrity chefs, because chefs are egomaniacs and they all have such big egos, and yet they're trying to make salmon with an infusion of things. It's not easy, Lord. And Lord, please look down on Toby Keith. These colors don't run. These colors don't run, Lord.
That's right. Don't get too worked up, son.
I'm trying not to. Please look down on Slash and Flea and all the musicians with just one name. Sting. Why do they have one name, Lord? Look down on them. They're probably suffering because when they fill out forms, they don't have a last name. And they probably get called out on it by the powers that be.
Don't forget about Diddy, son.
And please look down on Diddy. I'm not sure if he's serving any time. I thought he got 4 years, but I think they already said he served a certain amount of time. And all he did was use a ton of baby oil. That's all he did. And maybe he coerced some people into having sex for 24 and 48 hours, but he provided IVs, Lord, for these people. Please look down on Diddy and all of Diddy's kids, and P. Diddy and Diddly Diddy and Diddy that Diddy. Amen.
Amen. And thanks for joining us on another Praying for Celebrities.
Let's do an Alan Margaret.
An Alan Margaret? All right. And now it's time to check in with your favorite couple living inside Eddie Pepitone's head. It's Checking In with Al and Margaret.
Al, wake up.
Oh, Margaret, ever since I started taking there's our friend again. Ever since
Who are you talking to, Al?
No, that was Eddie just seeing the dog with the ball who ran over here. But
Al, just be yourself. Can you not reference the person who created you? I feel like whenever you do that, we're in an episode of Blade Runner, and they're on the roof, and Rutger Hauer meets he says, "I've seen things." You know that whole monologue, "I've seen things."
Margaret, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but ever since I started on this sleep aid, I'm really having trouble getting up.
Well, Al, a sleep aid is a double-edged sword.
You had trouble thinking of that metaphor, didn't you, Margaret?
Yes, Al, I did. And I don't know why you have to point out all my foibles.
Listen, Margaret, I love your foibles. Your foibles are what makes you fuckable.
What the hell kind of language is that to say to the woman you've been married to for over 45 years?
Has it been that long, Maggie?
Yes.
God, I love New Hampshire, where we live in this stone brick house with a nice little fireplace and people surrounding our house with signs saying we don't exist, that we're just figments of...
I don't know why people are protesting our existence.
Look, Margaret, they know of the podcast and they know that maybe we're too invested and they want this property. It's a beautiful house. You don't exist. Listen to them, Margaret. You don't exist. You don't exist. Margaret, all right, I'm starting to wake. Get me a cup of coffee, will you, sweetheart? This sleep aid. God, it really, you have to scrape me up from the bed.
All right, Al, I made some Bustelo.
Bustelo? Ooh, that's strong, isn't it?
Sure is, cowboy.
Cowboy, I like when you call me cowboy, Margaret. What do you feel, like a roll in the hay, Margaret?
I don't wanna make love while there's all these protesters outside.
Well, draw the curtains.
I don't want to draw the curtains. I like the protesters. I like their faces.
Margaret, what the hell is going on with you? Make me an omelet, get me some Bustelo, and stop being a jerk.
Oh, Al, you are just snippy.
I'm irritable because of the sleep aid, Margaret.
Al, I do love you. Do you mind if I turn on the ham radio?
Okay, but I hope it's kosher.
Oh, Al, I love when you make kosher ham jokes.
Thanks, Margaret. I love when you call me cowboy.
Okay, cowboy.
Okay, cowgirl. When these protesters leave, we'll make love like Tony Bennett did to one of his backup singers.
You were searching for that a little, weren't you?
Yeah, I started with Tony Bennett, and, I've never heard of his backup. Anyway, Margaret, there's a lot of knots around our fucking heads here.
Well, we're in New Hampshire, Al.
Well, what? I thought New Hampshire was the granite state.
It is. That doesn't mean it can't have a plethora of knots.
What are you using, college words on me now, Margaret?
Plethora isn't that crazy a word, Al.
Well, I would have just said a shitload of gnats.
Well, you have a nasty tongue on you today.
I'm sorry, Margaret. It's the sleep aids. Sleep aids are making me irritable.
Don't you love them? Thanks for joining us on another Checking In with Al and Margaret, the couple living inside Eddie Pepitone's head.
Well, let's just catch up a little for the audience about what's going on. We got out of the blind. The reason why I wanted to do some bits is I think last week we just chatted a bunch until the end. So.
Oh yeah, no, there was. It's always good to get those bits in.
Right.
People love the bits. Plus, it's it's nice for the clips.
That's true.
Because
that's true. That's a good point.
We're the only podcast that actually does the entertaining. You know what I mean? We make the bits.
We don't. Now, folks, we got rejected by All Things Comedy, so we're not going to be indoors. And I guess you knew that already. I
knew you shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said it out loud.
You were right about that. The way Al talked to me backstage, who owns All Things Comedy, is that, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But we didn't make the cut.
He was smoking a cigar and flicking a silver dollar. Come on down to my spot. We'll take care of you.
So, what was your... I didn't see you at the store when I went there and killed... I was there, by the way. This is wild. I was there. Halloween just passed. I was there Halloween night.
Yes.
And the fucking traffic was so bad.
Yes.
All through LA. But then once you got to our neck of the woods,
It was horrible. All Hollywood Boulevard was just like a dead stop. It was very bad. I luckily wasn't out that much. I took my kids around to some places, and in Burbank it was wild. But I kept hearing that it was nuts. And then the between that and the World Series the night before, and then the night after, it was pretty crazy. At the
it was
store.
wild here. The World Series was unbelievable. I don't know if you saw any of Game
did.
7, but
did.
I was performing at the Ice House that night.
Yeah.
That was Saturday night, and they have big TVs in the patio, and I finished my set, and it was still going on.
Yeah.
And when the Dodgers won, everybody erupted, and there were tears of joy.
It was nice to see.
People high-fiving each other, fellatio. No, but the Dodgers winning was good for the city, I believe, you know.
I think so too. We had it's nice to have something to celebrate that's benign, like a game. Our team won the big game, and we're like, you know what? Life's not too bad.
You know, that's that's the thing, is that there's respites from the just onslaught of tragedy and tough times, and wait till the banks crash, folks.
Oh,
Then when
can't wait.
Then, Daddy, when the bank's gonna crash? Oh, soon enough, son. And then we'll be out on the streets scrounging.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
You ask me every 5 minutes, son.
Well,
When you know, you'll know.
I just want those banks to crash.
I know. Ever since we watched Fight Club together, you've always wanted to destroy
No,
the
it
banks.
was The Road by Cormac McCarthy, Dad.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, with Jude Law.
I don't think I saw that one.
Ah, is Jude Law a piece of ass?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a good-looking guy.
Ah. Anyway, so I had an interesting weekend at the store on Halloween night.
Yes.
I did the main room, which was fun, and it was pretty full. It was like, hello. It was like 3/4 full.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, that's a lot of
baby.
people.
Oh, we have another beautiful
Hey,
dog. Hello.
Yeah. Did you dress up?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I had an Invisible Man T-shirt on. That was it.
I like that. I always notice the Invisible Man stuff. It's always, because they have to be naked because their clothes aren't invisible.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
every movie or TV show about an invisible man.
Well, the original is fucking hilarious if you ever get to see that one.
How?
Universal, it was like 1930s or 40s.
Oh, wow.
And James Whale directed. You ever see the movie Gods and Monsters?
No.
James Whale, gay director who had to hide being gay back then. And anyway, the Invisible Man was voiced by Claude Rains, who's a great actor. And he was famously in Casablanca.
Okay.
And anyway, what was hilarious is in the original, he comes in to a bar of all these like fucking decrepit looking locals in I think they were in Germany. I don't know where the fuck they were, but he comes in and he goes, I need a room. And he looks like a fucking bizarre. I need a room and I need a meal. Like he's hostile right away. And then they find out he's invisible and he just starts cackling. You should have left me alone, you idiots. And he starts, and he takes off all his clothes so they can't see him. And he just starts fucking with everything. And
Oh, that's amazing.
it was anything but scary. It was funny.
Well, I mean,
What's your favorite Halloween movie?
I really, there's quite a few. I really like Army of Darkness.
I've heard of that one.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. Now that one is very, very nasty, right?
No, not necessarily. It's like, it's got.
is it gory?
It's more of a comedy. So it's like
Really?
So it's an interesting story because there's Evil Dead 1 and 2. Evil Dead 1 and 2 are basically the same movie. But
That's convenient.
Yeah, the second one, they decided, okay, this isn't that scary, it's more funny. And so they kind of pushed in that direction.
Yeah.
And then the third one is like just ridiculous, like with claymation and stuff. And
No
like,
way.
He goes back in time. It's very ridiculous, but it's a lot of fun and it's super silly. That one's good. What else is good?
By the way, folks, we are here. Me and Kevin didn't time this right.
No, we did not.
Because we forgot about the fall back.
Yes.
And the sun goes down earlier now, and we're here in the dark. You think we're being seen by the camera?
Oh yeah, I mean, they're catching a little bit of light in our faces. You know, it'll be
right.
It'll be a nice.
It is a
feeling.
nice looking shot.
Yeah.
Sometimes with this light, right?
It can be very pretty out here. Oh, I got to tell you. So last night,
Yeah.
we did 2 shows in the main room.
Sunday night?
Yeah. 2 shows in the main room.
Invited shows or?
Well, it was all in Japanese.
No
it was
way.
2 shows completely in Japanese.
Was it in honor of the World Series guys?
No.
No, I mean Otani and
yeah.
Yamamoto were the 2 big stars.
Well, we went through probably about 600 or 700 Japanese-speaking customers that just coming through and
what?
Everything you could imagine about like a Japanese tourist or whatever was all there, you know. And
Oh my God!
but it was a trip, man, because they'd be talking or whatever, and at one point, you kind of tune in because they recognize a word, but the lady, she's going, stand up comedy. I don't know how to open the mic. So it was like these little things like
But
that.
were these booked out shows?
Yes. Yeah. So they were.
So who, if they couldn't speak English, or did they have someone?
Everybody.
Who could?
So it was a buyout. So it was like
Yeah.
the show was the same guys. So there was like,
Who was doing comedy?
oh, I can't pronounce the name. I can't
Oh,
remember.
it was Japanese comic.
Yeah. It was all in Japanese.
So you did comedy?
I didn't do.
You
the
just
set.
seated
I was
people.
seating people.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
But
When you say you had 2 shows in the main room, I thought that's what you meant.
No. I was working. I wish. I see. We come from 2 different perspectives. I'm a working man. And you're performing.
I avoid work at the greatest costs.
Yeah, what would you do if you had to if all of a sudden they're like, Eddie, you can no longer make money for entertainment. You now have to go work at Target.
I think I would blow my brains out in a fantastic fashion. I think I would go Instagram Live with it. Because I have a lot of good followers on Instagram.
Hey, yeah, do the.
No, I mean, I seriously, I did a lot of standing and I was a waiter for, I don't know how many years in Manhattan.
I imagine your customer service was next to none.
Was what?
Next to none.
My managers fucking hated me.
I bet.
Oh, they were like, can't you fucking get a clean shirt?
Well, it's so perfect because managers are usually like doing 5 people's jobs and they're just stressed. They're like, God damn, the overhead from the sourdough's killing us. And then my wife's leaving me, and then you walk in with a dirty shirt and like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Yeah.
they're always stressed out about everything. Yeah.
Restaurant business is a highly stressful business.
Yes.
And I worked, one of the funniest things I worked with in Broadway, on Broadway, in the theater district. So the way the theater district crowd works is that they all come in and then they all have to get out at the same time to make the curtain.
Yeah.
So it's an insanity
Yeah.
when they have to go.
Yeah.
And also, they have to get their food on time. It was always like majorly stressful.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't like that. It's too much.
It is. It was.
When we have to flip the room and at the store now, it's like that, where 300 plus people are just coming out, and then like
You're doing. Oh, so you're kind of doing waiter duties. I mean, when
Well-
you're flipping a room, are you dealing with dishes? And,
Well, no. Luckily, we just throw away stuff, the trash and whatnot. But the wait staff will take care of the glasses. But it's nice with just drinks, because then you don't have to.
oh,
worry
they're not
about-
eating.
Yeah, they got pizza and pretzels, but people don't do that. People go, "You have anything to eat?" I go, "We have pizza and pretzels." It's technically food.
Their pizza lately isn't too bad.
No,
They
it's not.
kind of upped their game on the pizza.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like the kid with the Heelys in the back is really Cornelius, the guy with the roller shoes.
I love Cornelius.
Me too.
He is a sweetie.
He's a sweetie.
And,
he's a
and
fun
did you
guy.
ever see his jacket with all the pins?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got a bunch of crazy jackets. He makes them. It's so cool.
Oh, he does. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a cool dude.
It's
And he
pretty-
rollerblades around the comedy store delivering pizza.
Dude, somebody last night. So last night was the potluck as well. So it's like
Right. Were you hosting?
No. I was working in the main room, but I popped in
Uh-huh.
and did a spot. But I was in there for probably 5 or 6 comics, and the first comic I go in there, and this person was just just ruining the crowd, just absolutely ruining the crowd.
Some open micer?
Yes, just talking about the worst shit with very little idea of a joke, and it was just fucking. It's so annoying. And then they're up there kind of like shit-eating grin, like, you guys can't handle me talking about dissecting my grandmother or whatever the bullshit they're talking about is.
Right. You can't handle me.
Yeah, and then they get off like, fucking these people, man. No,
By the way,
yeah.
folks, if we're turning around looking, it's because we are at the stage in this park
Yes,
where we got to watch our asses.
we really do.
It's dark.
We've got 3 minutes left to survive. It's 3 minutes.
What
to
are we
survive.
up to, by the way?
3 minutes to survive. 3
All right.
minutes.
Well,
to
we got 3
45.
minutes left. I just wanted to get. So anyway, what happened with this guy?
He just was bad, and then I'm working with the rest of the comics who had to go up after that.
Right.
And 2 or 3 of them, Rocha came out, and he was just like
Who?
Eric Rocha. He's just like so furious. Like, how could you leave a room like that? Why would you do that? And then he was like, I should be able to turn him and get him back. And I was like, dude, but watching an artist go through that emotional turmoil of like, this motherfucker did this shit. How could you do that? You know what? I should be able to turn even if I should be able to be, but I'm not good enough to do that. And this motherfucker, like going back and forth. I'm like, buddy, it was a 3-minute set. You're great. It's okay. Like,
Yeah.
it was
wild, huh?
it was wild. Seeing people lose it, just because we're working with a bunch of other, comics. And
They're
having to-
volatile.
yes, volatile. Having to do customer service, with customers, and then talk about your dick for 3 minutes, and then come back and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna help you to your table here, sir."
Yeah, right.
And these kids, man, they are not good at customer service. They're artists. They're that is not their strong point.
I just got a heavy dose of weed.
Oh yeah, somebody's.
Is that-
No, it's not.
Oh,
me.
it's over.
I'm over here smoking.
Wow, that carried a long way because I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I think they're over there. But
Anyway, folks, I have 6 months sober coming up.
yeah, yep.
It's amazing, huh? Because I was in with both feet.
I know you got the pin. Once the pin showed its way into your life, there was no way going
That's true.
back.
But anyway, so you had a great night, or it sounds like an interesting night.
it was
at
interesting.
Potluck.
The all Japanese show and the potluck being what it was, and
Yeah.
it's like such a mind fuck because you work.
That is a crazy night with the Japanese crowd.
Yeah. Well, and you're like,
And then the insanity of potluck.
yeah, and you hold the Comedy Store in high regard.
Right.
Being a door guy, there's a big deal, and it's like, oh, this is great, and it's an honor, and it's awesome. And then sometimes it'll be like, here's that spot that you get for working here at the world famous Comedy Store, and there's 9 people in the audience, and you're like, this is shit.
Yeah, I
You
know.
You're like,
I
but-
know.
But that's the job, like that very
It
much
is.
is the job. And
It is. Man, you go from, and this is stand-up comedy, you go from, not just at the store, but you go from performing at a great place and fucking killing, and it's a great audience, and then you go to a shitty show with 6, 9 people, and nobody's laughing, and you're like, what the fuck? Last night, I was in heaven. And it's just this bouncing back and forth
yeah,
between, a glamorous thing and then a thing that is the opposite, not glamorous at all.
Yeah.
It's like just kind of grinding it out.
well, dude, back in the day when I was really grinding the open mics with a
Yeah.
group of my buddies and Zach and Bruce and those guys, and we'd try to hit 2 or 3 mics a night at least, and so sometimes we'd have we do a show or whatever, something would go really well, and so you're like, yes, I fucking did it. And one of my a grinder friends like that's just like, we got to get out there, we got to hit these mics. We'll be like, after such a great show, we'll be like, let's go hit a mic over at Toilet Bowl Shitface open mic here, or just the worst possible
Right, yeah.
thing. And then
it's a lose-lose.
yes, and I'll be like, let's
You
sit
can't
in
make
the
anybody
celebration.
laugh.
Yeah, and it's usually other comics there too. But I'm like, if we have a good set and things are going, let's just sit in it, and enjoy it for a little bit before we go and sit in front of the mentally deranged.
Yeah.
To try out our new ass-eating bits. Well, I think that's about
it.
it.
It's a wrap, everybody, and glad to see you guys. I will be in Bridgetown. Not Bridgetown. It's called the Bridgetown Jamboree, but I'm going to be in Hood River, Oregon, performing this week, Thursday and Friday. So go to EddiePepitone.com for tickets. And my birthday is Wednesday this
Wednesday
week.
the 4th.
November 5th. I'm 31. I'm finally allowed to do incredible things. At 31, you're allowed to do more than... Anyway, it feels good to be 31.
Yeah, you look great. You look great for 31,
Thank you, Kevin.
Not a day over 33, I've always said. But if, hey, we're sitting in here in the dark, and if you don't want to be in the dark,
Blame Al Madrigal.
yeah, blame Al Madrigal and All Things Comedy, who are interested in something called profit and making money with their business, which is insane to me.
And we're not about money.
No, just
We're
watch.
about... I don't know what we're about.
I don't know.
Not healthy.
It's not healthy.
If you look at our numbers, you can tell that we do this for the love of the game. And if you want to support that love, go over to YouTube where you can throw us a subscription. We're growing. We are growing over there, and you can join us. So share with the YouTube stuff. I think I put out about 20 or 30 clips last week on there, so check those out. Go to Patreon.com if you want to support the podcast financially. Go to EddiePepitone.com. Tickets for music in town. And follow me and Kevin Ticket on Instagram and all that good stuff.
And also, I am a special that is being released on YouTube November 11th. So please check that out, subscribe, all that shit. And thanks everybody for listening, watching Apocalypse Soon, the podcast. No books.